What's up guys, welcome to my channel Digital Connect. In today's tutorial I'm going to show you guys how you can easily design a church flyer like this. Alright, as you can see on your screen. Okay, so let me open it in a bigger picture for you guys, something like this. Okay, how you can easily design something like this in Canva. Okay, in Canva. So if you have the pro version or the free version of Canva, you can follow along with this tutorial. Okay, so open your Canva application, go to create design. So we are going to use the custom size over here. Click on the custom size at the down here, then enter 900 by 1200, then create your design over here. Okay, so when you create, you're going to get a timeline or a workspace like this. Let me click this one here. We are going to get a canvas size like this where we are going to do our design. Okay, so the first thing we want to do here is that we are going to work on the background. Okay, we are going to work on the background first, then after that we look at the image, and then we do these shapes, and then the text will come last. Okay, so let's look for our background here. All right, so go to element and then click on search for white background over here. Okay, and then click on graphics over here, click on see all. So we are looking for our background. Okay, so this background. Okay, our background is like a diamond shape. All right, like a diamond shape like this. Okay, so something like this. All right, that's not the exact one I use, so let me go by this one. So when you click on the diamond shape, okay, you come to magic recommendation. You can see that there's another one here. All right, so let's click on this one, the second one here, and this is the exact one I use. Let me delete the first one here. Okay, so if you are using the free version of Canva, you can easily get these designs on Google. When you search on Google, you can get it, and then you download it, then you import it into the application. Okay, so that you can follow along with the tutorial. Okay, so let's fit into our design nicely here. Good. So click inside the design and then go to transparent. You want to put it at 70%. 70 is okay for our transparent. Okay, so the next thing we want to work on is our image. Okay, so go to uploads over here and then bring the image you want. All right, I have my image already here. I have my images here already, so this is the image I want to work with. All right, so let me click inside here. So this is the image I want to work with. Okay, so if you want to upload your image, just click on the upload file here and then locate the image on your desktop, and then you can bring it here directly, or you can just copy and paste the image here, then it's going to appear over here. All right, so let's remove the background of the image by clicking on edit image, and then click on background over here, click on it like this, and then allows Canva to do the magic for us. So this feature is a pro feature. All right, so if you are using the free version of Canva, you can go to website like this one over here, Tiny Wow. Okay, and then you go to images and you're going to get a background remover image. Okay, so you can upload your image over here, then this application is going to remove the background for you. Then after that you can import it to Canva to continue with the tutorials. Okay, so Canva have done a nice job by removing the background for us here. All right, so the background is nicely removed. So right now the next thing we wanted to do is to create these shapes over here. Then after that we can align our image very well with it. Okay, so let's create the shape. So let's come to our element tab over here, and then search for shape. Okay, search for shape. Search for shapes. So we are interested with the one with the round corners. Okay, so click inside it, and then let's bring it here like this. Let's expand it and make it bigger. Okay, so let's let it go down here like this. Let's hide the other side of it, and then let's make it a little bit small, something like this. And our original design, we made it a gradient color. So let's go here, click on the colors tab over here, and then let's click on the colors we want over here. All right, so in my case I have the colors here already, but in your case you can click on colors here like this. When you click on the colors tab here like this one, we have the solid ingredient. So what we want is the gradient, so click on the gradient like this, and we are going to input the colors we want. So the gradient, we are blending two colors together, so we have the first one and the second one. Okay, so we want our second color to be deep green, and then the next one will be light green. So let's click on the deep green first, and then let's select the color for it. So to make things work, this is my color code I've made over here, so I'll show you guys. Let's paste the color code here, so you guys can copy it over here. This is the color code for the deep green. All right, so that's the color code for the first one. Then let's go to the second one. Let me select the color code for the second color here, copy like this, and then you paste. Okay, so this is the color code for it. All right, so you guys can copy it over here. Okay, this is the color code. So this is the first one. Now this is the first color code. Okay, and then this is the second color code, guys. All right, so after that we are done with our design. So we can change the style if you want. If you can get something like this, like that, or like this. Okay, so we want to go by the first design here like this. So this is our color gradient we have done with it. All right, so we are done with our first design, about color gradients here. Okay, so the next thing we wanted to do is to click on this shape here again, and then in this case let's select this color for it, this light color for it, and then let's bring it down here. Okay, let's bring it down here, and then let's adjust it a little bit, and then let's rotate it to about 16 degrees, and then let's do it something like this. Let's enlarge it a little bit, and let's put it behind the first color. So if you want to do that, you go to position over here, and then we drag it below this. We drag it below, and then it is hidden below it. Okay, this is the first, this is the second. So we can make this one come down a little bit here like this, so we can have something like this. I think I use, let me change the color. I use this color rather. I think I use this color rather. So there's it. All right, that's the color we use over here. Okay, so you guys can use it. This is a color code for it. This is a color code for it. You can see it, ash, starting with the ash. Okay, so let me duplicate the next one here to have something like this. Okay, so let me move this one here like this, then let me shift this one here like this, so that we can have a duplicate of something like this here. Okay, as you can see here. Okay, and then you can use the gradient for it. No, I can use this deep color for it. Good. All right, I use the first color for it here like this. Okay, Let's adjust it well. You can take your time and do it. Okay, so right now we are done designing. Okay, so let me move this one here like this nicely. Then let me bring this one here, good, yeah, like this, good. So right now we are done designing our place we put our text. So let me bring this image down over here. Okay, so this image will come behind it. Let me see how the alignment of it. This is how I align the image. So let me make it a little bit bigger. A little bit bigger like this. Okay, then let's move this one up a little bit. So I think our design is taking shape. The design is taking shape nicely. Okay, so the next one we wanted, so the next thing we wanted to do is to put this logo and then the things at the top over here. So here you can bring the logo of your choice, the church, your church logo. So I'm going to bring, so to make things very simple and not to make the tutorial very long. So let me copy this one here. Let me copy this and the name Koinonia. Let me copy and bring this information here. So let me easily copy them and then bring it into the design here. Paste. Okay, right, so we have it nicely here. So let me copy this Abuja, then copy like this. Okay, so we have our logo and our text at the top here. Okay, so let's design our theme. Put God first. Okay, let's design that text, then we move on from there. Right, so on your text button, on your text tab, click on add title. Then when it appears like this, Control A to highlight all, and then caps, capital letter, God. Okay, remove it like this, highlight all, again Control A to highlight it, and then we select the fonts we want to use for it. So I'm using this font here, Antonio Bold. Okay, and then you go to italics here, then click on the italics. Okay, then let me increase the font size here. Okay, increase the font size here like this. All right, so this is how it looks like. Okay, so let me check here. So let me check the font size I use for this, 156. All right, so I can go for 156 here like this here. So this is the font I use. The next thing you want to do, you have to change the color of the font. So click on the text color here at the top, and then we use this color for it. So first you have to highlight it by pressing Ctrl A on your keyboard, and then you click on the color we will use for the shapes. Okay, so there is it. All right, so let's bring it like this, and then the next thing we did is to apply effects on it. So click on effects, and then we apply an outline to it. Okay, click on the outline over here, and then let's change it to white. They have white here, change it to white, and then let's keep it at 50. Let's keep it around 50. All right, let's keep it around 50. Okay, so let's move this person here like this a little bit. So let me confirm from our first design here. So God, okay, 50. All right, so we are done with design our God. So The next thing you have to do is click inside the image like this. Click on the image like then click on this here, duplicate, okay? And then you drag it and then you change this one to put, okay? PUT, and then you make it small by clicking this thing, put it small, and then bring it closer to it like this. All right, and then what we have to do next is to get our theme. First, let's get our shape for it. So we are going for the rectangular shape. Let's click outside this. Yeah, okay, we are going by this our recent use rectangular shape. Click inside it like this. Okay, this is our rectangular shape we want to use for it, and it's a gradient shape. Okay, so we are going to blend 2 colors for it. I'm going to make it very small. Then we can input our theme text inside it as we see at the top here. Okay, this one. Okay, so you can bring it here like this and then click on the colors. Okay, click on the colors, scroll down, and you are going to use the colors that Canva have suggested for us, the gradient colors. Okay, so the one we want to use, this one here. Click inside it and then we've gotten our shape nicely, but can use any of the gradient colors of your choice as we did to the shape we created earlier on. Then right now I wanted to input our theme in it, so for to make the whole thing simple, just duplicate this text, click on duplicate here, then drag it down here like this, then just type theme, capital letters TEME, theme. Okay, and then let's make it bold, and then let's change the color to white, and then it didn't change. Okay, let's highlight it by controlling A, and then let's change the color to white here. Okay, let's drag and bring it down here like this. Okay, so our theme color, our theme is correctly placed. Okay, we even use black for it, but I think the white is even looking good. All right, so we can usually use white or black. And then the next thing we wanted to do is to use our create this first text. Okay, all right, so let me duplicate this put. Okay, you can either use the duplicate here, you press Ctrl, or you press Alt and drag it. It's going to duplicate for you, so any of them you can use to it. Okay, then we are going to put our first should be capital IRST, first, like this. Okay, so we are going to remove it from bold, remove it from italics, and then we are first, let me highlight it, Control A to highlight it, remove it from italics, remove it from bold, and then click inside Antonio, the font, and the font we are going to use is Amsterdam font. This one, Amsterdam 4. This is the font we are going to use. Okay, so this is the font, so we can increase the font size by decreasing it over here, increase it nicely. So let me check the size we use for this design. So the size we use for this design 147. So 147. That's we use. You place it here like this. Okay, and then we will change our font color. Control A to select the font, and then we are going to change our font color to this color over here. This color, this is the color code if you want to copy it. All right, then we leave it like this. Okay. Okay, I think there's difference in the color, a little bit different. Let me drag this one, bring it down here like this. Okay, let me bring it here like this. Okay, so let me adjust the color. Well, I think we went for this color rather. Okay, this color rather. Okay, so if you want to have the exact color, there's a color code for it. Okay, there's a #D4 blah blah blah. That's a color code for it. Okay, so this is how you can easily design the color, and then we can put our proverbs here. Let me just copy and paste. I don't need to do that already because you guys can easily do that. All right, so let me place it here. Let me easily paste it here, and then let me drag it down here like this. Okay, so this is how you can easily design, put God first. Okay, this is how you can easily design that over here. Okay, so we are done with design our put God first, so we have to create this ones here now. So let's start by creating the name with the circle. Okay, so for you to do that, go to your element over here and then search for circle. We are going to use circle shape. Okay, so just click on see all. Oh, even you see already the circle shape is here already. See all, this is the circle shape you can select, but I have it here already. It has been just placed here. So what we wanted to do is that we wanted to change the color. So let me change it to white. Let me place something here like this. Let me quickly check. Okay, we use the gradient for it. So let's click inside, go to colors here. Let's go to the colors here, and then let's use the gradients one we use for the theme. This one down here, click inside it, and then there's a gradient color we use it. Then let's give it a border by clicking inside here, border style, clicking inside here, and then let's give it like maybe 10. Let's make the border 10, and then click inside here for the border color, and then choose white over here. Okay, choose white over here, and then our border color has been changed nicely. So let's adjust the circle, make it a little bit small here. Okay, this is how you can create that circle over there. So right now you just have to get the names. You just have to get the host, the name. Okay, so let me just copy the host. Okay, not to make the whole thing very long. So I even copied the entire distance. Okay, it's by the same thing. All right, so there's it. All right, okay, so if you guys are asking the host, the font I use is the same font over here. All right, you just have to make it small. You can see Amsterdam 4. Okay, that's the font I use. So you can use the same font over here, and then you input your text, the host name over there. All right, so we are done creating this one like this. Then we go to the next one. So we can easily create here this one. These are all text that I don't have to create them, guys. I believe you guys can easily create those texts for yourself. Okay, so let me quickly bring these ones here. Okay, copy here like this. Then let me let's paste it here. Okay, it's nicely pasted. Okay, so if you want to have text effect like this, okay, the font I use is this one, Antonio Bold. That's the font I use. And then after you've created this font, just underline it, just press on Ctrl A, put it underline, italics, and then bold. Okay, then after that you just reduce the opacity of it. Okay, the opacity is on 50%, so reduce the opacity to 50%. You are going to get effect like this. Okay, then after that, what next? The location and then the phone numbers. Let me just copy them nicely here. And then let me paste it here like this, and it's nicely aligned. Okay, nicely aligned here like this. Oh, I think something is missing. Something is the Sunday 24th didn't appear, so let me I think the space is too small, so let me adjust the space a little bit here like this. Okay, so let me get this one back. The Sunday should come, copy, and then let's paste. Good, so a Sunday is there. You just have to move the koinonia thing to the top. I have to move the host name to the top here like this. So I've gotten something like this here nicely. Okay, so what we wanted to do next is the next thing we wanted to do here is to add the social media handles here. Okay, add the social media handles, and you can easily get them by typing social media handles on the element tab, and you're going to get all of them. Okay, let me paste it here like this. Social media handle. Okay, I think some is missing. The first one didn't appear. Let me get the YouTube. Okay, good. So we have all of them here. So I think our design is complete. All right, is there anything I've left behind? Okay, this present, let me copy it here and then bring it down here. Okay, so our design is almost complete. Okay, the first design is almost completed. Okay, so we have everything intact. All right, so you can make tweaks to it according to how you want it. Okay, so this is a very simple design to do. So if you are done like this, and then you can see that Apostle Joshua Salmon picture is a bit dark, you want to adjust the brightness of it, you go to images here, edit image, then you go to adjustment, so we can now add some brightness to it. So let's make the brightness maybe 10, and then make the highlights. So you can go through, you can add saturation, vibrance and sharpness and everything you want. You can easily add it to the images to sharpen it and then give it more light. All right, I don't want to make the tutorial so long. Okay, so after you are done that and you are okay with it, let me show you guys how you can create a cartoon version of this image. All right, so search for this application called cartoon filter. Search for it, cartoon filter. Okay, click inside it like this. This is it. Click the first one here. Alright guys, so when you click on the cartoon filter and you set this, button will come. Okay, and then these are the image format. Is accept PNG, JPG and then JPEG. Okay, so click on cartoon and animate. The image have been selected here already, so we are waiting for it to do the magic. There's a progress bar showing over here. Let's wait patiently for it to do the magic for us. Boom, job done. All right guys, job done. You guys can see that the image has been cartooned. Okay, and if you don't like the colors, or maybe if it's too dark for you, can still go to the edit image and go to adjustments, and then go to adjustments over here, and then you can play with the colors or around there to give it a nice tone and then a brighter color. All right guys, so guys, I believe this tutorial have been of a good help to you, and I believe you learned something new about it. And thank you so much for sticking to the end of the video, and I'll see you in another video. Thank you.